So, this week's is going to be about Hulk Hogan. I have taken a lot of pride in scouring the internet for some of his biggest lies, and it turns out that they're kind of hard to one up. So, for the most part, I've actually just gone ahead and I think about 7 of these answers are actually lies that he's told. But the story of the show is going to be: is it a lie that Hogan actually told, or is it something that I've made up? I'm hoping it's tricky for him, and I'm hoping that the ring psychology has worked to some extent. So we'll find out. But Hogan's a weird one for me because I always have this habit of. Very recently, I've had a habit of going back and watching a lot of the golden era stuff, especially with the 4 years of WrestleMania mode, stuff like that. And I do get the mania, like not just for Hogan, but for the entire era. It does feel larger than life. They do feel like superheroes. But knowing that Hogan is a big lying, bigoted sack of shit, he's 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 the Ringo Starr of pro wrestling. He's still so engaging, and I'm so ashamed to admit it. I'm not helping. I am the problem. And I tell you what, I would have been cheering for Hogan at Mania 18. That Hulk up. This just feels like I'm doing a confessional right now. This feels like my suicide tape. That that Hulk up is one of the greatest moments in pro wrestling history. I just told the audience this feels like a fucking suicide confessional right now.
God, what that was the greatest wrestling moment. So, apparently you thought that was suicide. I'm like, excuse me?
Right, I'm going to return the favour. I'm going to go piss now. You have to stay.
God, this is going to be a madness. So, I don't know what you were talking about. So I'm a bit thrown. But I'll talk. I don't mind talking. So, what I've been on recently, aside from shitting on Cody, nothing really. Nothing at all. I'm in a calm time. I'm liking wrestling right now. It's funny. I still think there's too many singles matches, but I feel like that's about to be rectified. As well, WrestleMania 40, obviously. I'm hoping I'm about to win this because I'll tell you what. If I win this round and get to keep the belt, I will send the picture and add it to the edit. At the end of the episode, you will see the picture I was talking about, my drunken photo laying with this. I have no shame, so I can't physically be embarrassed by it. It was just entertainment to me, and I think it might drive some views, hopefully. I don't know, maybe go viral. If I lose, I will force Olivia to come into the next episode to try and also win the belt, just so it's back in my household. We will see. I didn't guess the person, did I? I don't know. Hopefully I've done enough talking. Stephen will be back, in my prediction, in the next 45 seconds. I'm going to sip this cider. Hi, Ashan, by the way, if you're editing this. If it's me, hello me, cut this bit, because it's not funny. We're going to replace the image soon. Stephen's got a cool edit with me as Goldust and himself as the disgusting Stardust. Also, I just want to do a quick shout out to ourselves. We're actually sticking to some sort of a schedule. We've done most of it. We might even have time to do the extras. We'll see.
I just found out that West Ham bottled a 3-1 lead and lost 4-1, so I'm out for blood right now.
You fucking West Ham fan.
I fucking hate my life.
Go back to Man U, you idiot.
I was going to say, I can't go back to being a plastic, but West Ham have won a trophy more recently than Man United. So now I'm the plastic for supporting West Ham, my local team.
You're an open glory supporter. What happened, Stephen?
It's better to not be
Is this why you're supporting Cody Rhodes?
Wow! I'm forever blowing Cody. Right. So as I've told the viewers, this week's episode, or this week's segment, is going to be about the greatest liar in professional wrestling.
Oh, Eddie.
No, that was kayfabe lying.
Oh, Hulk Hogan. Oh, you mean the real greatest
The
liar.
real greatest liar.
Oh, this will be funny. Okay.
There are 200 million people in the arena, brother.
I love him.
He has no self-awareness. It's great.
Maybe he's got CTE and we're actually making fun of a man with serious cognitive issues.
He definitely has cognitive issues, but I don't think that has anything to do with CTE.
Maybe he believes arenas do hold 200 million people. Maybe he fully believes that it is possible to get extra hours in a extra days in a year by traveling
so
around
you've done
the
your
world.
research. Oh, I like this. This is going to be good.
I've seen Joe Rogan clips. I don't watch Joe Rogan.
I
don't watch Joe Rogan.
So, this week's episode is going to be, did Hogan really lie about this? Or did I make it up?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Like, that could be anything.
It could be anything. It's great. As I say, I'm going for blood. I want to have the weird photo shoot with the belt.
He wants the belt. I've also offered something if I win or lose, but you're going to find out afterwards. It's not that crazy. It's fine. I'll tell you after the quiz.
Did I consent to this?
Yeah, you're on the podcast. You've been doing this podcast for this amount of time. You
Okay,
consent
it's
to
fine.
everything. All my shenanigans.
As long as I consented, I suppose. Right, number one. Hogan scouted Goldberg in the 90s after seeing him play football.
Fuck. See, this is...
Bear in mind, none of these on the list happened. But did Hogan say they happened?
Yeah,
Or did I?
like, that's the problem. Like, you could be playing... I don't know if could be playing to, like, how much I actually know about people. Like, for example, I know Goldberg was a football player before wrestling.
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was. He was a beast. He was like...
In fairness, most people of his size in wrestling were failed footballers.
No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's a football player, got
Roman
injured
Reigns?
or some shit. But did Hogan claim that he scouted him? I'm going to say no. Hogan did not say this.
You are correct. That is Fabe.
Okay. Do you know why? Because I know there's a whole thing between, like, a weird separation between Goldberg and all of those lot, like, when his whole streak thing started. And I know that they... Essentially, Hogan and that lot want not to do with Goldberg because obviously they wanted to keep Goldberg undefeated, so they did not want to wrestle
they
him.
stayed far away.
They're like, I'm not fucking losing. I'm not putting him over, so just keep him away from us.
Who knew Hogan and the rest of the NWO were so selfish? Who knew?
Fucking assholes.
Number two. He was lined up for Macho Man's role as Bonesaw in Spider-Man, but thought Savage could use the attention.
Yeah, I feel like he said that.
Fabe.
Ah, you made that up?
Yeah.
You bastard!
I'm in his head. I'm in his head, brother. I should just do the rest of this in the Hogan voice and get you on.
Only because the accent, I was like, yeah, he probably arrogant fuck.
The thing is, I was playing chess with myself for this one. I was like, Bonesaw came out. No, Bonesaw the movie. It's like the Iron Claw, but better.
Have you seen the Iron Claw yet?
No, I really want to. Though.
Same.
I was gonna go see it when it was in cinemas, but then by the time I got Eileen to come and see it with me, because I subject them to all of my wrestling problems, it was gone from everywhere.
See, mine Olivia was the one who keeps suggesting it to me, and then we just kept missing it. Like
Another double date. Just so everyone knows, we're going for a double date to watch a local wrestling cage match. And
I feel like you really underplayed that. We're watching a fucking cage match.
Fucking cage match.
There's not even a cage match at Wrestle fucking Mania, so I think we're winning.
No, it's all singles matches at WrestleMania.
Oh, you see my point of view now.
Oh,
Admit it.
Gary wants to scrap with you for that. He's not happy about that.
What? That I'm shitting on the amount of singles matches?
He thinks it's quite varied.
How?
Ask him. When
The only thing that's happening is a fucking ladder match, and we all know how it ends. They're going to split the tag titles finally. Well done. hopefully it'll be a good match. But have you seen who's fucking in it?
New Catch Republic ain't winning. It's okay. Even if they are great.
They're kind of great.
As wrestlers, they're great. As a team, they suck.
They're a bit boring.
They are so boring. It's not their fault.
Who cares about DIY? No one.
The 2018 IWC Squared Circle in 2018.
Oh wait, sorry. I will take it back. There is another tag match now.
Oh, what? The really awful damage control one?
No. Is that?
Oh yeah, that got confirmed last night. They're doing a six woman. Sorry, Jade, the Black Girls.
Oh, so we can have Jade betray them and then have Jade versus Bianca.
Oh no! Don't do that.
I predicted all of this last night. Sorry, I've stopped you on this, but I will just say this. I was watching SmackDown last night. I finished my gig and I looked at the time and I was in the Uber with Olivia and I was like, we can watch the rest of SmackDown. It's only 20 past midnight. Because SmackDown started playing at midnight, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Daylight Savings.
So, yeah, and what was weird was I guessed before the match happened, I was like, hopefully we find a way to get Jade involved in this because I don't know why the fuck we're holding back Jade. Probably won't happen. Bailey's probably going to come out. It also happened, I was like, here comes Bailey. And then Jade came out. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I was sort of joking about Jade coming out. And I was like, okay, so now we can do the Jade betraying them and we can have Jade versus
treatment as well.
So we can have her betray Bianca and have her versus Bianca at Backlash.
Oh, don't do that Backlash. That's a good match. If she learns how to wrestle in the next year.
What do you mean learns? She's not terrible.
Are we talking about Bianca or Jade? I know your feelings of Bianca. Jade ain't terrible. It's just a smarky opinion, and I'm aware of this. It's okay.
They go Maxine Dupree hate on me.
I think Jade, her potential is way up in the stars.
And also, on a side note, I was drunk last night and making some wild hot takes, but I will say this. My other thing I was right about...
Baby's ass isn't real!
My other thing I was right about was we're finally getting the race war that I've been trying to predict for the longest time. Yeah. It's the blacks versus the Asians!
Race war!
Race war! Race war! We've got 3 fire black women versus 3 fire Asian chicks. Let's go! Let's fucking go!
One of them's from Australia. Australia.
Dakota, because EO is not actually in the match. If it was EO instead of Dakota, it'd be 3 Asians.
Yeah. I do like...
Damage Control are basically an Asian stable, though.
I'm starting to come up with a headcanon right now that in the aftermath of Oppenheimer coming out, the Japanese are like, we need to sort these fucking Yanks out.
Right, back to your quiz.
Right.
So it's what, 1-1?
It's 1-1. Number 3 is the George Foreman grill was originally the Hulk Hogan grill.
So I feel like a few people have made a claim to this. Yeah, Hogan said it.
Hogan did say it.
Yeah, Hogan said it.
I didn't realise you were so up to date with your Hogan lies.
No, I'm not. As in, like, it's a funny thing. Again, I'm going to tangent, but this will be a short one. He's up there, the list of people that keep getting called out for being bullshitters, like sportsmen. Yeah. It's him, LeBron James, for some reason, in a similar fashion. People keep clowning him for claiming he was like part of things or was there for things that he couldn't have possibly been there for, or he's just straight up lying for PR's sake. Like, fuck knows what's going on.
That's mental for LeBron James, though, because his sport's real. He actually did things.
No, there's things like he claimed he heard an album before, like, and like people then like claimed it was like, no, there's no way you heard the album before release, LeBron. Like, you weren't even like about to meet this person. To like, you're chatting shit and like, yeah, he said some dumb things that people have like fact checked and be like, no, LeBron.
Why do they do it though? They had such amazing careers.
Yeah,
why do you bother?
You're legends. Why are you chatting shit? It's funny. It is funny. But anyway,
I think the fact that it's sad makes it funny. We've got number 4 here, and that's that he came up with a riff for Real American, and then he gave it to Rick Derringer.
No, surely he didn't claim that he wrote the guitar riff.
Oh, he did start in a band.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But surely not.
You are correct.
Okay, thank fuck.
It's fake.
He's not claiming he wrote his own theme song.
Have you never seen the music video where he's playing the guitar, but Just doing that.
My favorite Hollywood guitar. And the riff's this, bap, 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 and they're like, and they're playing all down here as well, like.
His fingers are on
when
fire.
When it's definitely just like chords, and it's like.
The whole song, he's in Star Power from Guitar Hero. I will say, one of the best wrestling theme songs ever. I'm not an American. I'm not a racist. But I love that song.
I think It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia has given it a second life for me. Yeah. I can't lie, because they've just put a twist on it. Like, because they've used it a few times after that. Oh. And they've used it like in the most amazing and ironic, like them being just complete typical American assholes and then playing that theme, and it's like, yes, this is fucking great. They've taken it back in the most like toxic way. Like, it's hilarious.
Reclamation. They're taking the power back.
It's like, I am a real American. It'd just be like just a bunch of like fat people, like, it'd be like footage of like a Black Friday like raid, like people just flooding in, like destroying a shop, and it's like that playing at the same time.
Did they do it for the Philly riots after the Super Bowl?
Literally, shit like that.
You're burning your own shop to the ground. Fight for your rights!
See, that's why the song is even better. Like, it's been given a great second life.
Thank you, Hogan. Thank you, Rick Derringer. We got number 5. He once wrestled 400 days in 1 year.
Yeah, no, I know that one. I know that one. And I've seen the clip because you see Joe Rogan's face. Like, bro, like, flying couldn't possibly add a whole month to a year.
If I could turn back time.
He's like, because of flight times and like daylight savings and shit. And it's like, bro, like that's.
I body slammed the Atlantic, brother.
He's like, because like by his logic, if when you're flying from America to Japan, you add an extra 12 hours to the day, so you're doing a 36-hour day, and he did that so many times that he added a whole month to the year.
He changed the rotation of Earth, so it just went a little bit slower, and there was 2 more hours added.
But like by his logic, someone's actually challenged him on. He's like, no, but if you think about it, by the hours that I was awake,
no, you just wrestled twice in a day.
I was like, bro, you're just saying that you stayed awake for a long time. It didn't mean you lived 36-hour days.
Why not just say that though? It's impressive. You wrestled 400 times in like what? Just say it. It's okay. You don't have just because.
Also, not a big deal, by the way. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like back in the early days of the NBA, teams would play 2 teams in a night.
No need for that, is there?
Imagine that. Like, you'd never have that today. Like, a football team would play, like, one arena and then go across London and play another 90-minute game against another team.
Oh, I still want West Ham to do that.
Because the scheduling's that fucked,
Right, we got number 6. Andre the Giant weighed in 700 pounds when Hogan slammed him at Mania. Fat bastard.
Because he's been drinking beer all night. You must have heard stories about him pounding like 100 beers in a night. Well, before our match at WrestleMania, he pounded like 250, which added about a whole 200 pounds to his weight. And I still body slammed him. So I body slammed a 700-pound man. That is Hogan logic.
That is Hogan logic. That is Hogan logic.
Which makes it so difficult to answer because I don't know if you understand Logan fucking Hogan logic that well.
No, Logan's way too grounded for this.
I will say Logan is very, very grounded. Have you been watching this podcast?
No.
It's annoying.
I went into the suicide forest, brother.
It's annoyingly good. His one with Rhea has been. I watched half of it the other day. Really fun. Really interesting. I love Rhea.
It's been easier for me to like Logan ever since I looked at Jake Paul. He's the good one.
He's the fucking annoying one that's like desperately prying for attention in annoying ways.
During the George Floyd riots, he was there helping people like board up shops and help out. Jake Paul was fucking looting. That's the difference between the two. That's why I have no problem
Jake
with
is
him.
the juvenile one.
Yeah. I have no problem with Logan being in the business.
That's the thing, Logan's genuinely become a businessman. He is a businessman, and he's like, he has so much respect, and like that's why I like watching his podcast, especially because he's just interviewing wrestlers at the moment. And you just see like he has the utmost respect for wrestling and wrestlers and their legacy, and it's so funny because like he's actually so humble as well. He's so humble. Like you see him like joking about like things that he needs to take on board and things like, you know, his one with John Cena, like it's great. It's actually so great. Back to why Hogan's a fucking lunatic.
Where do we start?
I want to say he didn't say he body slammed 700 pounds.
He did.
Fuck!
And I held back here because he actually said that he tore every muscle in his back when he did it.
You fucking dick. Wait, what was that? That was number 6.
That was number 6.
It's 4-2.
It's 4-2. It's getting
I need 2 more to keep my belt.
Within 5 minutes, we're going to have a very kind lady knock on this door. So we need to get this done. Number 7. Elvis Presley was a huge fan of Hogan, even though he died before his debut.
This is up there with LeBron level shit.
This is
something dumb that Hogan and LeBron have said, like up there. I want to say yes. He said this.
You think he said that?
I think he said it.
He did say it.
Yes!
He did say it.
Fucking idiot, bro.
He's fucking stupid.
He's so fucking dumb. He's like, I think, and the problem is, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler from a bygone era. And I think he thinks that people are still as stupid as they were when he was at his peak. And people, not just stupid, but he thinks people would believe things without fact checking, like they used to in the late 80s and early 90s. Like people won't fact check things that Hulk Hogan's saying. It's like, bro, it's 2023 or probably 2023 when he said this, but it's like, bro, like
it was probably like 1990 when he said this.
Some people who have like got the internet where they're seeing you say this and they can just open a tab and just check. Fucking dumbass.
He's a dumbass, but it makes me love him more.
He's
so desperate.
It's given Hogan second life because he hasn't. When was the last time this man wrestled?
Too recently. Probably like 2012.
In like fucking TNA.
In the Yappa Pie strap match with Ric Flair. The Yappa Pie.
Trying to relive his NWO days. I'm one of the biggest names, brother. I can run this company.
I body slam you, but I tear every muscle in your back.
I've only had 5 spinal fusions.
On a similar note, he outdrank John Belushi in 1986 after his death.
After his death. Well, that's technically true. He's out drinking him to this day.
He said that he outdrank him in one night after he died. He was already dead when he claimed he'd done this.
No, he didn't say this.
He did. He fucking did.
Fake. Okay, what? That's 5-3?
That is 5-3.
Oh, fuck, I need this.
Oh, it's getting tight.
I need this belt.
Number 9. He had a match with Antonio Inoki where he beat him up so bad he died and he was brought back to life with CPR. I murdered a man in cold blood, brother. How do you drop a leg on someone and kill them?
Oh, shit.
The strap!
Sorry, it's invincible.
It costs £20. It's not invincible.
£20 is a lot. The replicas are like 20 times that much.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Right. Oh, you know, I'm trying to like ignore the way you said it, and trying to remember the bullshit tone he takes when he's like trying to be factual. I'm trying to the Joe Rogan
say
face.
It for the people.
It's like, I once had a match. Could you believe?
Oh, I wouldn't believe. No, funnily enough, Hulk.
Beat him so bad. To be resuscitated in the ring. Then we went five more minutes. I finished him with a leg drop. 5-star match.
I dropped a leg on his heart, brother.
I brought him back. I told him, we ain't done yet, brother. And he got up.
I put my hands on his chest to cover him. I went, 1, 2, 3. And his heart started beating again.
He kicked out before the 3. That's why I knew we had to fight him. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say he said this.
You fucker, you've won. You've won. It was true.
Well, all of them true. Did he say all of these things?
No. Only specific ones. I want to see how close we can get here. Number 10, he wrote a song about wrestling in honor of a dead child. Neither the match nor the child existed.
Wait, say it again.
He wrote a song, or he sang a song at the very least, about wrestling in honor of a dead child. Neither the match nor the child existed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he did it.
You're damn right he did it.
Fuck's sake.
And he released it on an album.
Oh, Terry.
Terry Bollea.
Terry, you fucking nutter. I don't know how many bumps you've taken,
Do you
bro,
know- do you
but
know the
it's too many.
The story of this on the album, he sings about like he went out, he did a Make-A-Wish for a kid, and he was like, "I'm gonna wrestle for you, brother." Shakes the little kid's hand. He goes out to the ring, and he looks for the seat where the kid's supposed to be, and the kid's not there because he's died. But the problem is, he says that this happened when I wrestled at Wembley. He's never wrestled at Wembley.
He never wrestled at Wembley. Oh no.
Can you imagine them trying to come up with a song? What if we make up a kid?
It's almost like he should be in the gang for It's Always Sunny. Like,
if Danny DeVito dies, just get Hogan in.
well, no, it's like since I don't know his real name, but Rowdy Roddy Piper died. Like he should be the new maniac. Like, he should be the lunatic.
Lunatic.
And he should play himself solidly. Just meets the gang and just tells them bullshit stories.
Just film him on set, and then just drop the scenes in. Did you know Lita was supposed to have a live sex celebration with me? She was begging for it. She was gagging for it, brother.
I used to tear my shirt, but now you tore my heart. I knew you were a Hulkamaniac right from the very start.
Right from the start.